All right, joining me now is John Hook. John, this is some breaking news. I mean, every channel in the newsroom is talking about this. The FBI Director James Comey has been fired. To me, this came out of nowhere. Are you surprised?
Oh yeah, I'm very surprised, and I think it's the last thing, frankly, that probably the administration wants, because there's going to be charges that they're gaming the system and trying to pack it with people who agree with their worldview.
Right.
So I don't think this is a great development for President Trump either. I think it's kind of troubling all the way around, and they got to be very, very careful how they tread.
Do you think, I mean, that's the obvious question that people wonder. Was it the Russia investigation that led
I think
President
that's
Trump to doing this?
Yeah, I think that's too blatant. I think that would be so telegraphing conflict of interest that I mean, you're talking about impeachment. If you wrongfully fire the FBI director because maybe they've got something and you're trying to get rid of the guy, I mean, then you're talking really serious stuff. So I think you got to be really, really careful about jumping to any conclusions.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is just, it's weird when, Rod came over here to, let me know. Did you hear the news about Comey? I just, for some reason, thought he said Kobe. I was like,
Well,
what did Kobe Bryant
you're a
do?
big Kobe fan,
And
so.
then then he told me Comey was fired, and I was just so surprised by this. Now, the Associated Press right now has limited information. Obviously, an AP alert went out announcing that Trump had fired Comey. The White House has issued a statement. They're saying
There's been talk about Trey Gowdy being an eventual FBI director. So, there are some people that they might look to for that position. But again, you've got to go through confirmation. You've got to go through a lot of stuff, and that's going to be really interesting. There has to have been some critical mass that led to this. We seem to have gotten over kind of the worst of it.
Right.
So what came out that necessitated this? And I don't know that we know yet.
I'm just wondering, does there need to be a valid reason to fire someone? Because Comey was appointed to a 10-year term back in 2013.
I think politically there has to be a valid reason, because you're going to just open the can of worms that you are trying to. The people who are distrustful of Trump will be very distrustful of this move, even though I think Comey tried to walk a pretty fine line with a lot of stuff going on in the past year with the election, the Russian situation, Hillary Clinton's server, all of that. I think it made everybody, distrustful. And if you have both sides who don't like you, you're probably right in the middle where you should be. I don't know. I mean, we knew one thing when Trump was elected. It wasn't going to be boring. We knew that. We knew that it was going to be unconventional, and there were going to be big-time bumps in the road. He is a guy who is going to shake it up. That much you know.
Right.
And if you haven't learned it already, people, I don't have a good answer. You're going back to the testimony here at the Senate Judiciary about the Clinton emails.
Right, I just wanted to pull up some video of Comey, just so we have it up on the
That's
screen.
John Thune questioning him.
This is some video.
I mean, Comey has always, I think, handled himself pretty well in really difficult circumstances. Some people thought he should have gone further with Hillary's emails. Some people didn't think he, went far enough. They should have gone further. Other people think he threw the election. So.
Right, there's a lot of people, Hillary Clinton included, that blame James Comey for the results of the election.
Well, I don't think that revelation, 10 days before the election was certainly not helpful to her. There's no doubt.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
I still do find this firing absolutely surprising.
We've got to know what led to this, and we'll get a statement here, I think, pretty soon about what led to this. I have a sneaking suspicion there's something more to this.
Well, I mean, there has to be, right? You have to have a reason to fire someone.
But I mean, more than we've discussed with some of the things that are out on the table right now. There may be something else here. To go down that road, which is a road I don't think the administration, frankly, wanted to go down either.
Right.
Because it's a huge distraction. This I don't know. I don't know. I have to do some radio here in a moment,
Okay.
so I've got to roll.
All right.
Okay.
Well, John Hook giving us the update on this breaking news situation. Again, those of you just joining us, we have this news coming in just in the last 5-10 minutes. FBI Director James Comey has been fired by President Trump. In a statement, Trump says that Comey's firing will, quote, mark a new beginning for the FBI. The White House says the search for a new FBI director will begin immediately. And keep in mind that Comey's firing comes just days after he testified on Capitol Hill about the FBI's investigation into Russia's election meddling and the possible ties between Russia and Trump's campaign. So this, again, is breaking news. Very surprising development indeed. And I hope that you guys continue to tune into News Now for more coverage on this news situation. Again, FBI Director James Comey fired by President Trump.